Today, the battle over California's National Guard returned to a San Francisco courtroom. That case centers around President Trump's authority to deploy the Guard, even over the objections of the governor. Lauren Toms is at the courthouse in San Francisco with a look at what's at stake.
A legal tug-of-war over National Guard troops in Los Angeles is bouncing between two federal courts in San Francisco. On Friday, the case landed back in front of U.S. District Court Judge Charles Breyer, who was asked to narrow his original ruling that temporarily blocked the deployment in Los Angeles. But just one day earlier, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals unanimously overruled Breyer's earlier decision to block the deployment, siding with President Trump's Justice Department and allowing the deployment to continue for now. Law professor Rory Little says the judge now has to find a legal middle ground.
Judge Breyer may have to make a ruling on how far can the national troops go, how far into civilian life can they go, how long can they stay there? Can they stay there even when there seems to be no pressing need for them? California will push that position. This is what district court judges have to do, frankly, every day, is try to find the reasonable middle ground between the extreme parties' positions on both sides.
Get on the sidewalk! Get on the sidewalk!
It's confrontations like this one from last week in Concord that both sides point to bolster their cases. Federal agents making an arrest and protesters getting physical, even trying to block their cars. Immigration advocates worry the National Guard deployment could escalate tensions.
We don't need the National Guard here. It's unnecessary. To me, it is a very aggressive move to make, and that says a lot in itself.
That is disgraceful.
The Trump administration says it's a clear case of protesters interfering with federal officers enforcing immigration law. Vice President J.D. Vance in Los Angeles Friday afternoon met with U.S. border enforcement and made the case for using National Guard troops.
When you have violent agitators who make it impossible for the law enforcement to do their job, it is necessary to protect them and to defend them.
But for now, National Guard troops will stay under the control of President Trump. Their role could be expanding from protecting federal buildings to accompanying ICE agents during enforcement operations. Governor Newsom vowing to keep fighting this legal battle, which could land before the Supreme Court.